Welcome to a beautiful morning here, November, on the farm. Since the last time you all were here, I finished plowing that the big field with the new plow. That field is ready to go, and the lower field is ready for springtime. Our crops over here are growing. You probably remember way back at the beginning of the series, we put those crops in. Whoops, that was not what I wanted to do. But here you can see the fields. And if we look on this map, we can see our crop types. Well, that is not our field. Interesting. But these are our fields. This field seems so small now. That was the first one we put in, and now it just looks tiny. Uh, but we have wheat and I believe barley in these fields. And then these are our three other fields. And then this area here, kind of this magical, not a field area, is our grass area. Some of you are already familiar with that. So we are in essentially winter mode for the farm. So what I'm going to do is head over to the house and we will sleep until December morning. And I believe I'll feed the cows, and then we'll probably sleep again. Let me double check our harvest calendar here. According to this calendar, this wheat and barley won't be ready for harvest until next summer. So those fields are locked down. We don't have to do anything else with them. And I think we're going to put corn in the field straight across the way, so that'll be April. We're going to do soybeans in the lower field. Now, I'm not sure if I want to do this other little field up here in corn or soybeans, or maybe we'll do something different and unique like sunflowers, which we'll need a corn header for the corn anyways. So maybe we'll do sunflowers, which we can plant in March. So that'll give us something to look forward to. So while we're simulating here, I just wanted to say thank you again to everybody who's been watching and supporting this series. I'm learning a lot about running a channel from how this particular farm has been received compared to some of the other ones we've made. Oh my, that looks very ominous. I don't think I've ever quite seen the sky look like this in this game. I forget what our quick key is to increase time. Time scale. We want to go maybe 10x for a bit this morning. Okay, well, we want to get a TMR mix for our for our milk cows. Their productivity is not up because they ate all their food overnight. So we'll do that. I can assure you they had food when I went to sleep. Where did I park the... Oh, you know what? I think the feed mixer's down in the field. This tractor will work. I think both of our other two tractors that are big enough for the job are over at the other... Oh, at the beef cow farm. Boy, this lighting is trippy. Hopefully, once it gets to the middle of the day, it won't be so weird. Okay, is there... What? Okay, can I... Oh, yeah. Some of this terraforming or lack thereof does get to me after a bit. What? So it was able to attach and now it's not? I'm hitting Q. I don't get it. Maybe I can nudge it a little bit? trying to nudge the hitch down the hill so we can get to it. Yeah, like that. I know it's not the most accurate way to do it realism-wise, but I don't even know. A lot of the situations we get ourselves into playing this game, it's hard to resolve with realism because they would just never happen in reality. So we still don't have any straw bales. So our mix is going to be all hay bales and silage. We'll give these cows the last of what's in here, and we'll get a whole new load. So I think what we did last time was 6 bales. Of hay, and then fill the rest with silage. I know it's slow. I can't make it go any faster. All right, 6 bales of hay coming right up. 1 and over. If I was trying to go over, I wouldn't be able to. So this is 4. 5. And 6. Go ahead and turn this on so we can see what all we have in there. Okay, so we need to go right there. And this is going to turn it into... Look at that. Perfect. I think maybe we go 8 bales of hay for the next mix. Looks like that would work. Alrighty. This equipment is just like right on the line. Not too big, not too small, just right. I'm going to top these both off so that we don't have to worry about them for a month or so. Even if I have to make another batch now, I'll do it. Like I said in the last episode, I wish there was a way to simulate putting the cows in the barn. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But they're probably, I'm sure, oh wow, 770. Okay, well, I guess they can have that. I know some other maps have different, excuse me, sorry, have different barns and sheds. So maybe we could try one of the other maps and have a little more realism in that way. But let's go get us another 8 bales of hay. You know, that's the funny thing. People talk about like what silage and hay being different prices. But for us, for our purposes, really, it's kind of the same. If anything, the silage is cheaper because we don't have to ted it, which I may have said in another episode. Sorry if I did. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're not going to actually have straw bales until the summer, which is fine, totally makes sense, but Just something for us to keep in mind. Oop. We are in the green. So the slurry operation didn't work out how I hoped. That happens a lot to me when I play this game. Maybe you guys can relate, those of you that play the game as well. Where you have an idea in your mind and you're like, oh, I'll put this here and this will totally work. And then you try it and you're like, okay, not only does that totally not work, but now I've spent X number of dollars testing it. Which is why, if I was a smarter YouTuber, what I would do, or player really, is I would save the game, try the thing, and if it didn't work, then go revert to my earlier save. But I didn't do that, so now we have. I mean, it does look cool having that slurry pit up there. Like, now the fact that it's higher than the level of our cows is probably unrealistic, but you know what I mean. Okay, well, that's done. I think we're gonna park the tractor in here and have another night of simulation. And we'll see. Let's double check on the beef cows. You know what, let's just tab over there. We'll cheat a little bit and tab over here. So we have the 1566 you saw from the last episode, and the 5088 over here. Each one of these is 600 liters. So if we look, I'm sorry. If we look at these 10 cows are, you know, they'll stay alive because of the grass that we gave them. Their productivity is fine. They're producing slurry. They're not producing manure because they don't have straw. I don't know if they would produce manure. Maybe. I don't know that yet. But this number, so it looks like with 10 of them, there's no way of knowing what percentage this is of maxing them out. But if that's, let's just say a tenth, let's just ballpark that's 5 to here and 5 to there. They could use essentially 38 to 40,000. So we could give them like 50 bales if we wanted, and that would help them long term. One of the things that I'm contemplating doing with this save is getting a round baler so that I can make round bales for these beef cows, because that's, in real life, a lot of times a farmer will just put a round bale out in the field and let the beef cows have it. Now, we don't have that kind of feeder in this farm, but it's still something that we could do. I also thought about getting some type of like ATV or like a gator, something along those lines that would make sense to pair with Case IH equipment, and then I could just load like 10 bales on that and drive them over. Or I can just run it and chat with you guys. So. The thing is, even if we just do like 4 or 5 every time we play, that will keep them fed, and then we can bring over a whole load of grass or silage or whatever some other time. But I think I'll do one more, and then we will head back to the main farm and simulate through the holidays. You know, wouldn't every real-life farmer love to just be able to be home and not working over the holidays? Okay, let's tab over here. Let's just double check. So the beef cows are now at 76. Both, they're maxed out on food. It could use a little bit of, maybe we go ahead and do the water while I'm thinking about it. The water, I think I might actually use the H Oh, no, this tractor's in the way. That's what I get for leaving the tractor in the way. The water's super easy to do. It's just somebody's got to do it, right? Like most jobs on the farm. That was a joke, by the way. I don't actually think that most jobs on farms are easy. They are often very challenging. But yes, someone's got to do it. I'm surprised at how the grass, I mean, I guess it's grown enough that you could get a little bit out of it. I like finding jobs for all the different tractors on the farm. And it seems like I should put a coat on too, but it seems like for the most part, people watching the series seem to enjoy when I use different things and not just do the same job over and over. So we'll work on trying to continue doing that. So what is this? 2,000 liters, maybe 2,200, something like that. 20. $20.82. Getting the old girls through the winter. We probably need to haul the milk as well. Oh, I keep hitting R, which is the fill, instead of I, which is the unload. I need somebody who's really good at terraforming to show me how to fix this. If that farmyard was smooth, this would be a very cool setup. I mean, it already is pretty cool, I think. What is this? AVI Attachments. I wonder if this is an American brand, just judging on the SMV sign on the back. I know this tanker is not particularly old school, but it seems like one of those things that a farmer would say, I'll go ahead and get a nice new one. Get a bunch of old school tractors, but have a nice brand new water tanker so you don't have to worry about the water being rusty and that kind of stuff. Oh, that was good. Right there. Take a look here. Water's good. Water's good. I don't know. I would guess that one, their productivity is just lower either because they're younger or their productivity is lower because the UI didn't catch up. Maybe since we have to water the cows periodically, it would be smart to leave the water tank here. Come on now, who's gonna give me a positive comment for that backing up job? You guys have seen me do some really bad backing up, so maybe you can give me props for that. All right, so yeah, these ones are doing great. These ones not so much, but everybody's got food, so works for me. We'll go ahead and ring in the new year. We're trying to make some. Oh, that's funny. winter decorations. I'll go ahead and sleep in January. We have to do Auld Lang Syne and have some kibasi and sauerkraut, or ham and sauerkraut, something like that. Depends, I guess, who you are and where you're from. Here we go. Now this is how we'll get our winter thumbnail, right? Winter on the farm. Maybe we go that way. Sweet. All right. Don't know that we have a ton of jobs. I don't really have a setup for plowing. I know some people really like doing the snow plowing thing. My baling setup already has... Oh, yeah. We're going to haul some milk. We are going to haul some milk. We already have 5,000 liters in here, so we'll fill it up and take it for sale. What the heck? Does it actually affect traction? He asked concernedly. Wait, what am I stuck on? My mirrors? Okay. I had not considered this when I decided I would haul the milk in the winter. Wow, alright. Wonder how much they have over here. Alright, 17,000 liters. I wonder how many dairy farms in real life own their own milk truck. Probably not that many. I can't imagine that that would be even close to being economically feasible. Is this going to let me go through the woods here? Or through the grass here? Wow. My frames. I don't have my frames up on this save, but yikes. Okay, so I'm going to assume the best price is somewhere up here. But let's take a look and see where we sell our milk. Milk. Those are all productions. Here we go, milk. Oh, and we also have 2,800 in storage. Okay, dairy products. Tag place. Okay, right over there. I feel like maybe I sold... Yeah, perfect. Good driving. I sold the first load of this already. So I should have remembered that this is where it goes. Alright, let's see what we get for it. This is what the dairy farm is all about. Selling the milk to make our money. To buy more stuff, to make more milk, to make more money. Alright, $25,000. We will take it. And I think in our next episode, we are going to be buying a seeder. You know what? Let's see if it'll let us drive this home with this. But I think in the next episode, we're going to buy a planter, to plant our corn and soybeans. Yeah, corn and soybeans. I already know what planter I want. It's just a matter of purchasing it in when the season is right, when the month is right. And this engine really revs out. Yeah, I don't want to do anything crazy here. Just trying to get this piece of equipment. Can I put it? It would be ideal if I could put it right here in front of the wagon. Perfect. I will take it. Now we'll park the old milk truck and call it a day. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for checking out the episode. My name is Bluebelly. I play simulation games, and on this channel, I run a farm. Hope you all enjoyed it, and we'll come back for the next one. Bye for now.